Good morning. This is day 10 of Smile for Survival, Life Beyond Cancer. It's about 7:45 in the morning. It's been a hectic morning. Last night I finished editing a video, and then at midnight headed out to the Salt Lake Airport to pick up my daughter Olivia. She had just returned from New York and needed a ride home. It was kind of interesting. We were chatting, and she goes, "Dad, I was in New York, but I was still watching your videos." She goes, "Boy, I'm starting to learn a lot more about you." And I'm glad, because that's the point of this, is for me to explain what I went through and the experience that I've had with cancer. And this helps me get through some of the issues that I've had and I've never had closure on. And so this was good. This morning I got here early after dropping Kathy off at the emergency room for work, and prepared for the interview with the clinical technician. His name is Preston Burrell, and here's his interview. Good morning. This is Preston Burrell of the Hyperbaric Wound Center, and I've asked him to give a little explanation of his experience with the hyperbaric chambers and how they can help people. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
I started off in hyperbarics as a dive medical technician, working salvage and underwater construction, mostly in the medical side of it. I later went into become a CHT, a certified hyperbaric technician, after my kids were born. Being a diver, you're gone a lot, so after we had kids I decided to stay home, and that's my background in hyperbarics.
Describe, if you could, the chambers that we're looking at right here.
So these chambers are considered monoplace chambers, single occupant chambers. There are multi-place chambers where we put multiple occupants in each chamber. These chambers are filled with 100% oxygen and then compressed to a depth that's determined by the physician. There are a variety of depths we can treat at and a variety of treatment times we can treat at, and that's all determined by the physician.
What is the, I remember you were talking about a 2.5 or when you were doing the introduction to me. What was exactly that? What are those stages that you were talking about?
So 2.0 is 2 atmospheres absolute, which is just double atmospheric pressure. Right now we're under 14.7 pounds of pressure. When we double that pressure, we reduce the size of an oxygen molecule by 50%, and that's basically the physics behind how this works internally. If we can reduce that molecule by 50%, your plasma can pick up and carry oxygen, and that delivers the oxygen to where it needs to be. That reduction in size allows for gas physics laws to have liquid carry oxygen or carry gas.
Now, in my treatment, I'm here because my heart is at a weakened state, and my jaw was also weakened by the radiation treatment in 2012. Can you describe briefly how the oxygen helps these particular situations, if you could?
Yeah, in post-radiation, specifically soft tissue, and in your case bone, the tissue has a hard time knitting itself back together, has a hard time healing after it's been damaged. And so the reduction in size of the molecule helps deliver oxygen to each of those, all of the tissue, so that after they do the procedure, in your case the dental procedure, the tissue is prepped. We're going to do a fixed number of treatments prior to your procedure, and then we'll do another series of treatments after your procedure to help that tissue knit itself back together. It also helps with bone infections, late effects of radiation with bone. It allows your heart to not work quite as hard.